Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. So this is part 14. This part is about why people should give me my rightful place publicly as soon as possible. Now, obviously, if you have any sense, you immediately know that they should, right? You don't need to be convinced, right? It's what's right, right? Don't cheat the righteous, right? You have to repent, not consistently and continually cheat the most righteous person ever, right? So it's a no-brainer. But for those who are greedy past a certain point, who need it explained, when we look at this thing, we say, okay, what's the difference between me getting my place publicly, okay, me just being left alone and not giving my place publicly, and them continuing to do what they're doing, which is suppress me and so on and so forth. Okay, so if they continue to suppress me, okay, they look like idiots. People say, hey, where's the righteous leaders? They don't see any righteous leaders. It's like you have a house, okay, and you're super rich, and it's just in disarray. It just looks horrible. You know, you beat your wife, you beat your kids, you beat your dog. Everything's just a complete mess. You look like an idiot, and only an idiot would want to be you, okay? So their house, their nation, their families, everything they do is in complete disarray, and it's a complete mess, okay, when you use the proper scale for it. Okay, because, you know, it's just like beauty comes from within. People associate their wealth with being corrupt and evil, and people with rotten souls and so on and so forth. And that's just part of it. So, let's going to make this brief. Okay, so if you just left me alone and I started having a small following, word would get out and they say, hey, why didn't they give this guy his rightful place publicly? That's sad. And lots of people would know about it. It would be a big disgrace. But if you give me my place publicly, okay, what's the worst that can happen? That doesn't mean I could overthrow the government or take over the monetary system, etc., etc. But I could solve homelessness. I could help people out. I could help people actually get to heaven, etc., etc. The nation would look better. The governing class would look better. The world would look better, and it would be better. Okay? It's pretty straightforward. That's the move here. Okay, so now really quickly, in regards to the picture, the concentration camp effect is real. It's like if somebody beats their wife all the time and they look beaten up all the time and they go to nice restaurants, do people respect them for it? No. Because they say, hey, this guy's a rich asshole, and we can see the effects of him being an asshole, right? So it doesn't matter if he's driving the most expensive car, if he looks the best in a suit, what have you. Okay? That's part of what I call the concentration camp effect. And, it took me a moment to consider the picture. I was like, man, people might already accuse me of being anti-Semitic, what have you, and it's very disheartening. But consider the fact that a lot of Jewish ladies and gentlemen have funded various movies about World War II, and if they thought they looked bad because of these pictures, right, why would they fund those projects in Hollywood and whatnot? And also in the video before this, I had to think about, hey, this kind of white chick or whatever race she is, and she's wearing the mask that's a blackface mask. And, it's in my series. It's used by PSYOP organizations to kind of take away from the appeal of black people in general. And I had to make that decision there, too. I said, you know what? I think my audience is mature enough to look at that and say, hey, the mocker looks bad, not you. Okay, I'm the top martial artist ever. I'm mulatto. I kind of got the best of both worlds and so on and so forth. Okay, you simply can't mock me with blackface stuff. Right, I'm the son of 2 doctors, 1 a brain surgeon, and I don't think that it hurts the black community to any significant degree. People who mock people in a sick way are disgracing themselves. And that's what I thought when I was younger as well. When I looked at the blackface thing for the first time, I'm like, why are they doing this on TV, right? It makes white people look bad. It doesn't make black people look bad. I say, why are they being childish and evil and racist and petty? And so you got to really consider these things. This is also part of why they should just give me my rightful place, because the concentration camp effect is weighing heavy. It hurts the whites, it hurts the Jews, hurts the LGBT community, it hurts America, it hurts developed nations. It's just really, really bad for them. It hurts corporations, okay? It hurts their relationships, it messes up their flow. It's just not smart.